Hey guys, today we are going to talk about learning to let go of control. This is something that I kind of have a hard time with as well, and so this is such a good reminder for me that we are not in control and that there are so many things in this life that are out of our control. The weather, this coronavirus, what people say, what people do. A lot of times we get frustrated because these things happen and they don't go our way or they don't meet our expectations. And so we get angry that it doesn't kind of line up with what we want. It's normal for people to want to have control in their lives. This is a completely normal feeling. But we have to learn that when we try to hold on and to control things that are out of our control, it's exhausting and it's easy to feel overwhelmed and anxious and stressed. So it's really hard for us to hold on to something we have no control over because it's essentially impossible, right? Like it's getting us nowhere. So we need to learn to be able to let go of the control for these things and maybe help it lower your anxiety levels when it comes to this. So there are some things that you can do if you are starting to experience overwhelming or out of control feelings or just some stress and anxiety from not being in be able to control things. The first thing you can do is to take a moment and analyze what is in your control and what is out of your control. This kind of helps ground you. So you're like, hey, I have no control over this, so I shouldn't worry about it. So focus on some things that you can control. For example, you can control your breathing, you can control your thoughts, you can control your words to yourself. You can control your words to others. You can control your attitude. You can control your actions. So these things you can control and you do have power over. So that does help bring some calmness to you to know that you are in control of some things. But in reality, we know there's a lot of things in life we're not in control of. And so we have to learn how to process and deal with these things. So when your lack of control is kind of freaking you out, tell yourself, this is kind of what I tell myself sometimes, tell yourself, do what I can and surrender what I can't. So let go and let God take care of it because there are things that only God can take care of and that we can't take care of ourselves. You don't always have the power to control, but you do have the power to surrender and to trust God. Here's the truth. Our God can do way more in our surrender than he can do in our control. When we hold on to something so tightly in order to gain control of it, like you can see in my fist here, there's a lot of stress and a lot of attention, and it doesn't give God access to whatever's in my fist to do what he wants with it. But if I open my hand and I surrender it to God and let him do what he wants, then we can have peace and there's not so much tension and we can let God do whatever he needs to do with it. We can let God take care of it. And that's when we can rest in God. So remember, do what you can and surrender what you can't. I've included some worksheets that you can do that will help you kind of identify what's in your control and what's out of your control, and also help you figure out how you can learn to let go of control of some things, because holding on to too many different things is just going to cause you stress and anxiety, and just letting go and surrendering is the way to peace. So that is your little tip from Miss Swearing today. If you have any questions or if you need any more help with this, please feel free to contact me. Thank you.